Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today is the second video. I'm probably going to make this 3 videos. I wanted to make it 1 video, but it's just not going to happen. Today we are doing the divisional round of Downey Games' 2013-2014 playoff replay. So a quick disclaimer before we started the video. I made my calculations wrong. I thought the Chiefs had 16 points. They actually did not. The Colts won in the fourth quarter. We didn't need overtime for that, but the Colts did win the game in overtime, so it didn't really matter. But they just won in the fourth quarter because I made some wrong calculations. Luckily, they won in overtime because if the Chiefs won in overtime, and if by any chance some of you guys were watching that were Chiefs fans, you guys would have been mad if they had won in overtime and I took it back in the next video. But yeah, so if you don't know how this works, I'm gonna roll dice based on ratings on a chart. It's by Downey Games. You should go check them out. They're really good at making little sim games for cheap, and I do like it. Also, I forgot to put in the home field advantage right here. So the ratings are just as they are without if they were played on a neutral site. So we're just gonna have to deal with that because I don't want to go back and put all these home field advantages in. But our first matchup: Green Bay Packers, Seattle Seahawks. This is the divisional round matchup, which in real life wouldn't have happened because did I make a mistake? Hold up. You're gonna watch me correct my mistake on real time. On real time. Great. The Saints did not end up playing the Panthers. Play the Saints play the the Saints play the Seahawks. God, why is that so hard to say? And the Panthers play the Green Bay Packers. So let's get that fixed real quick. So the Panthers rating is now an I. That's a 1. That's not an I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the Packers rating is a D. That's a strong Carolina defense right there. Wow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Saints rating is rightfully an E. That's how that works. But wait, that shouldn't be how that works. That's an F. My bad. See, I calculated wrong. Sometimes I got things wrong. All right, we're finally ready to do the sim. Let's go. We're gonna roll dice based on how much they score according to a chart. So yeah, the Saints 24. This game did happen in real life. The Saints did not score anything in the first quarter in that game, but this is either a big quarter or a bad quarter, so this is the second time it happens. We go to another chart and we find a 54, so we add 4 to 16, 14 points. So not bad for the Saints to start the quarter. In real life they got nothing, but here they're getting something. 64 for the Seahawks. That is good for a tutty, 14-7. The Saints get a 21, and that is good for 0 points on the board. So 14-7. The Seahawks strike back, 52. That's good for a touchdown. Touchdown Seahawks. It's tied going into halftime. Obviously, the Saints did not score until the fourth quarter in the real life game, so I guess they'd have to be happy because they scored 14 out of the 15 points they have scored, if that makes sense in the actual game. 23 points. That's good for nothing. It looks like. Is that a big quarter? It's E. Oh, it's F. Wait, no, it's F. But it's a 23. That's nothing. It was almost a big quarter. It needs to be a 24 to be a big quarter. The Seahawks get a 64. 7. That's only 7 points because the Saints defense knocked down their offensive rating. So they're actually pretty even with F and G. Their letters right next to each other compared to some other matchups. 25, that's again 0 points. So it's 99% Seahawks win. We're just going to have one last confirmation roll, and there it is. Time's up. Bell's rung. The Seahawks are going to the NFC Championship, guys. Nothing new. But we will have a new NFC Championship side from this NFC matchup. But first, the highly anticipated matchup between the Patriots and the Bengals. In real life, it was a Patriots-Colts matchup, but here it's going to be a Patriots-Bengals matchup. Getting started with a 13, that's good for nothing on the board for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we'll see what Belichick's offense can do in Foxborough. 55, that is... I'm sorry if you can hear background noise. That is 7 points, a touchdown for the Patriots to get it started. 55 is the response from the Bengals. That's good for a touchdown of their own. 14, 7-7. 33 now. It's 6 points, 13-7. Wow. 11 points. That's a safety. Oh, no. The Bengals' dreams are gone, basically. 41. No. The Patriots score again. So that's 8 points in the quarter. 44. That's how I score safeties, by the way. They did not score 62 points in one quarter. 14-28 now. And 43 will just add to the suffering, I guess. 7 more points. The final score, 35-14. And it looked pretty even with the difference of just a touchdown. Ending in a difference of 3 touchdowns, which is kind of sad. But now we go to a more anticipated matchup, at least for me. Keep pounding. The Niners play the Panthers in real life. We're going to see what happens if the Packers were the ones to play the Panthers. And the Packers get a pretty good, solid 61 to put 6 points up on the board. They're not favored, though. Definitely not against a scorching hot Carolina defense that is preventing everything. And Carolina responds with a 61 of their own, and they get 7 points, 6-7. 14, that's going to be nothing, 0 squat for Aaron Rodgers' offense. So it looks like, as of right now, I shouldn't jinx them because they're only winning by 1, but heading into halftime, it's 7-6. A lot of these games are going to be low scoring. I know. I'm sorry. I forgot to add the home factor, which might have gotten a little bit more scoring, but whatever. 53. That is a... How many points is that? That's only 3 points. That's how bad... Oh, wait, no. Wait. This is for the Panthers. Okay, get your head together. 53. That is good for a touchdown. So, 14-6. We'll see what Brady's offense can come up with. They need a touchdown, but they're probably not going to get it. 12, that's nothing. And pending something big happens, which it doesn't. 6 points. That is the game. That is the game. 22-6 is the final, and I forgot to bold these results. Carolina. So in real life, it was the Niners. They obviously got knocked out first round. So in their replacement, Carolina will be meeting the Seahawks with a date in the Super Bowl at stake. Now we can see this fiery hot Broncos offense. Wow. Wow. I would not want to be playing that offense. San Diego Chargers made it in real life, but the Chargers got eliminated by the Bengals. So in their place is the Colts, and this Broncos offense, man, scoring a lot. But the Colts do get it started with a 55, which is good for 10 points. So pretty impressive. But they're Peyton Manning-less. They're led by Andrew Luck. We'll see. 62. That's really good. 62. Is Bronco Country's riding? That's 14 points. 10-14. Here's the high-scoring game y'all been waiting for. 17-14. I've been waiting for this game too. It being high-scoring, that is. I don't care for either of these teams. 20-17 now. 34 points. That is 6 points on the board. 23-20. 15. How much is that good for? That's only good for 3. It is looking like it could go to overtime. Did I add my math up right this time? Yes, I did. It's 23-23. But the Colts do get a 33. And they get a 6. So that's 29-23. And the Broncos need a 22 or higher. They do get it. It's a 35. Now, is that enough to win the game right there? Game-winning drive. Peyton Manning. All hail Peyton Manning. He does it against his former team. 30-29. That is the final score from Invesco Field. Oh, wait, no. It was called Sports Authority Field back then. I don't know why I know that. That's not a fact that I should be bragging about. But 29-30. Wow. Game-winning drive by the Denver Broncos. And we have our matchup set, guys. We got the Denver Broncos, the first team up, Peyton Manning, Von Miller. That's really all I care to name on that squad because they did get dominated in the Super Bowl. We have Peyton Manning against Peyton Manning's Broncos against Tom Brady's Patriots. That was a classic matchup in real life. The Broncos did, I wouldn't say upset since they were the number 1 seed, but that was pretty cool. Going into the Mile High Stadium, the Patriots losing, that was fun. Against the reigning Russell Wilson-led Seahawks with Marshawn Lynch. Yeah, it's another good player. Cam Newton. Cam Newton! Yay! Cam Newton's the only... Greg Olsen is another guy. Yeah, that's really all I remember from that team. I'm looking at the real-life result. It was obviously the Niners lost. I celebrated in LA that night. But yeah, we have our conference championship matchup set. And who do I want to go to the Super Bowl? I'd say the Panthers and win the Super Bowl. But if not, I'd say Seahawks are a second to win the Super Bowl. But like whoever wins in the NFC, I'll be rooting for in the Super Bowl. I'll get a little hat or a shirt of them to wear during our Super Bowl game. But if y'all like this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, all that, and I'll see y'all on my next one. Bye. And as always, for computer, I will now stop the recording.